So, I know I haven't been on here for a long time and I'm really sorry, but this is my catch-up video and I'd like to give a shout out to Carly. She did a catch-up video and it kind of inspired me to do a catch-up video, and it's okay because life happens and you can't always vlog all the time. So I've got my stuff to kind of give you a run through of what I've been doing. The last video was when we went to Yellowstone right before school with Christian's mom, so there's kind of been that big gap from September to now. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little catch up. These are birthday flowers from me and they're cute, so I decided to put them in the video. But first of all, how the heck are you guys? I'm good. Obviously, I've had a lot to do. This is my rundown. We're gonna start with September. I made these like 20 seconds before the video, so they're not cute, but September. So we started school, obviously. It was the fall semester up here, and it was the first time I was actually in a classroom, like with kids, to teach. And it was exciting because I'd never been in a classroom at that point. And it's the class I was taking. I was assigned to a school about 10 miles up the road in a different city. Whatever. Anyway, so I was driving up there twice a week, and I was there from 9:45 to 10:15 every day. Not every day, just kidding, twice a week. On Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I have a cute little name tag that I can show you in a second. And I was in the 3rd grade, and I was kind of scared because I want to teach a little bit older, maybe 4th grade. And so I was worried that they're going to be not as, I don't know, adulty, I guess, as I wanted them to be. But they're all super cute. I have 17 kids in my class, and they're just so cute. So fast forward really fast. Once the semester ended, I wasn't going to go the next semester. And so I asked my teacher if I could just volunteer for her and still keep coming, because I wasn't going to be doing anything with all this time off, and they're cute, and it's good experience, and I love them, and it'll look really good on a resume to have so much volunteer hour. But anyway, so I'm doing that right now, and I go twice a week on Monday and Wednesdays now still, and a little bit longer. But they're just so cute. The 17 kids in my class are all just adorable, and I love them. But so that's what I did in September. All through that semester, I was just doing still school, obviously, and my teaching stuff. For October, it's kind of cute. This one's kind of cute. For October, we went to Dad's work. He works at the INL, which stands for Idaho National Laboratory, and he likes to play with nuclear waste, and they store it in these big, ginormous bins, and then they store it to make sure that we don't blow up. Scare that. And I had been a few years before, but it wasn't like cool to me at the time because I didn't really understand what was going on, and it just was like, oh, there's lots of machines, dope. But when we went this time, we got to take Christian with us because he's never been. And it was super fun. We had these special badges. We had to go through security, and they had big guns and metal detectors and stuff just to make sure that we weren't doing anything in the top secret facility by the government. And it was pretty cool. Mom set off the metal detector because she's a weenie and didn't take stuff out of her pockets. So they had to do her pat down and make sure she didn't have bombs or anything, because obviously. And that was super fun. So I'll post a picture below. If it doesn't show up, I'll post it in the comments. If it doesn't show up, stalk me on Facebook. But that was super fun just because he was able to explain more in detail about what he did, just because we were older and were able to comprehend kind of what was going on. So it was super cool to see what he does, because they have to take the fuel out of submarines, and then they stick it in this big cask, and then they clean it, and then they stick it in another thing, and it's just this big process. And there's lots of people that, you know, up the ladder, and it's just really cool. So that's what we did in October. It was also our anniversary on the 2nd, our 2nd anniversary on the 2nd, so that was fun. Hi, Bean. Jack is over there watching. Maybe you'll see him in a second. But anyway, so we went down to Salt Lake, which was silly because it's conference weekend for all the LDS people that do that. But we stayed with our friend Rhett. Shout out to Rhett. You're super cute and I love you. we did that. We stayed with him. We went and got pizza. We just kind of had a chill weekend. We went to Cheesecake Factory because obviously just kind of did a shop around, chill, kind of little, hey, let's get out of the house for our anniversary. And that was fun. And that was all we did in October, basically. That's worth noting. November, this is supposed to be a turkey, but it's fine. Anyway, so November is obviously known for Thanksgiving. We didn't get Thanksgiving this year because we went to a wedding in Oregon. And shout out to Brian and Avery for being cute and married and stuff. And they got married in the Portland Temple, so we drove up Thanksgiving Day because they got married on Black Friday. So that was fun because we're just, we got in the car and we went, oh hey, we hung out, and my mom's birth family's up there, so we hung out with them for a little bit. We went to Voodoo Donuts. All the Oregon things that we needed to do, we did. And it was fun that Christian could meet my mom's birth family because he hadn't done that yet. So that was fun. Let's see what else we did. Oh, it was Veterans Day, I think, or some other veteran-y related holiday. So when I was in my classroom for school, I taught them about the different branches of the military, and we played the memory game. You know, if you match them and flip them over, then you can keep them. If not, you have to flip them back over until you find a match. So we did that with the different logos that each branch has, like, you know, the Army, military, just stuff. And I was able to dress up a little bit. So my grandpa was in World War II, as a lot of you know. I had one of his jackets, and I wore that with my army green pants and some boots, and I put my hair in a bun. And my cute Aunt Janelle has a bunch of World War II stuff because both of her parents were in the war as well. So I took a helmet, and the kids were so impressed. I felt so cool. They loved it, and so they still talk about it, and it was in October. But anyway, so that was super fun. I was able to teach them kind of what each branch does and like what the president does to be in charge of the branches and bunch of different stuff, and it was super cool. Let's see what else we did. Oh, and my friend Zane proposed to his lover, and now they are married. They got married in February. But so we and some of my other friends at work were sneaking around in the woods, taking pictures of them getting engaged, and then I ended up making their wedding announcement as well, and it's on the fridge, and I'll show you that. But it was super fun just because I like being close to my friends and, you know, being able to be like, oh, hey, yeah, I'd love to take your engagement pictures and, you know, whatever. So that was fun. Plus, I'm prideful now because it's like, oh, hey, I made your wedding announcement and I took engagement pictures. I'm cool and a photographer, but it's fine. But they turned out, and I think that, you know, they enjoyed it, obviously, if they wouldn't have asked me to do it. But anyway, it was super fun to be sneaking around and making sure they were in love and cute. We're on to December. This is a Christmas tree, and that's a present, but it's fine. December obviously is Christmas. Every other year we go to Arizona to take turns with Christian's family because that's where his family's all at. So this year we went to Arizona, which is actually kind of nice to go in the winter because it's not too hot. It's like 70-ish degrees, and there's no snow. So it's fun to get out for a little bit and enjoy the sunshine. So we did that, and then we went to, for our Christmas present from them, we went to Harry Potter World and Disneyland. And it was amazing, and I can't even, because Harry Potter's life, obviously. But it was so fun. And I got a wand, and I was chosen to get selected to get my wand chosen by the wand master guy. And we bought a bunch of Hufflepuff stuff, because Puff Pride is awesome. We bought we bought so much stuff, I can't. And it's all in the front room. I'll show you that when we get to that part. We built a shrine for Harry Potter stuff, because obviously, and that's fine. Hi, little man. There goes Jack. So that was just, it was so fun. And I would definitely go back in a heartbeat. And I want to go to the one in Florida, too, because they've got green gots and stuff there. But the other one is just Hogsmeade and stuff. But it was so fun. It was so fun. Let's see. And then my little kids had a school play right before we left for Arizona. So they were talking about like the meaning of Christmas and stuff, and it was super cute. And I was able to help them put that together. And I recorded some of the songs, and it's just, they're cute. And then little costumes, and I was able to take a class picture with them in my Christmas sweater, and it was just fun. We were able to Skype Dylan. He is in Taiwan, obviously, on his mission. And we were able to Skype him while I was in Arizona. So that was good because I got to see him, and he's cute, and he's doing really well. He's been out since June, So almost 9 months, maybe, sure, good math, about that long. But he's doing good. I think he's getting kind of chubby, so that's good. That means he's eating. And we made our first Christmas card, so that was good. This will be our 3rd Christmas together up to this point, and we'd finally decided, let's make a Christmas card. So we went and took some pictures when we cut down our Christmas tree in the woods, and we took some pictures, and I put together the card, and we put the cats on it, and it turned out super cute. So there's a picture below of that right here as well, because pictures. Sad thing that happened in December, Christian's grandpa died on Christmas Day. He was supposed to come over and meet us for dinner, and he didn't. We couldn't get a hold of him, so the in-laws went and checked on him, and he had passed away. So that happened, and that was kind of hard and super sad, just because we were all with family, and it was supposed to be a fun holiday thing. But it happens. He was old. He was also in World War II, so that's cool that both of our grandpas were able to do that. But it happens. But it was super sad. We were still able to enjoy our trip and stuff and be with family, so that was good. And then in January, his funeral was in Rigby, so his whole family came up and stayed with us. So now we're in January. So they all came up and stayed with us, and we just have a little 2-bedroom little townhouse guy, and they were all crammed in here, and so that was kind of fun just because we could all be together and bond, and everybody was freezing because they're used to Arizona and there's so much snow. The funeral was super cool though, because they were able to do a veterans memorial kind of thing. So they did the shots with the guns, and they did a closing ceremony with a flag fold up kind of thing, and that was super cool because I'd never seen that before. So that was fun, and it was also good to have all the family together just again, because we don't see them very often since they're in Arizona. But that was fun. Work picked up, so that was good. We were able to get more hours at work, but work is dumb, so we don't talk about it in the vlog. And then it was my little friend Beckham's birthday, so I made him a dinosaur cake. Here's a picture of it below, hopefully. If not, it's in the comments. If not, follow me on Facebook again. But that was super fun, just because he loves dinosaurs, and so I was like, okay, well, I'm going to make him a dinosaur cake. So I stacked 2 levels of chocolate cake and frosted it in green frosting. And then, the little oatmeal with the dinosaur eggs in it, because it's awesome. I used some of that, and I picked the eggs out, and I used them to decorate the rest of the cake, and there's vines hanging down it. And he turned 5, so he's going to go to preschool, and he's getting so big, and it's not okay, because I've known him since he was 2. So it's been fun watching him grow up, and it's cute that he loves dinosaurs, and I hope he liked his cake. But that's basically all that happened in January. February, hearts, because Valentine's Day, obviously. And it was my grandpa's birthday. He turned 92, the one that was in World War II that I borrowed his army stuff. So that was super cool, because there's not lots of people that turn 92 anymore. But he was 92, and apparently he's gluten-free now, so I made him a gluten-free cake for his birthday. And we went and played cards, and my siblings were there, Tanner and Jerica were there, and Haley went. And we just kind of had a little card game party and cake and bonded, because he's just right down the street from us, which is super nice, and he's just cute. President's Day also happens in February. So I dressed up like Jackie Kennedy, because obviously, and I taught the kids in my classroom about President's Day, different presidents, what they're known for, different White House pets, just all that sort of stuff. And I made a Jeopardy game, and Dad is smart and has little clickers to buzz in to answer the question. So I borrowed that, and we played Jeopardy and talked about all the different presidents and why the kids didn't have school for President's Day, because nobody knows. They're just like, oh, I don't have school, dope. It's like, well, no, you gotta know why. So I taught them why, and that was fun. If I can, I like to dress up and be interactive with them, just so they can remember more, and it's fun for me. So we did that. Dad gave us a pass to go skiing up at Targhee, so we went and did that. Christian and I had never gone together before, so we went skiing, and it was super fun. We stayed on the kids' lift, and that's fine, because that's where all the fun is anyway. That's where the cool kids ski. So we did that, and Dad was actually up there that day with some work friends, so we would meet up every now and again and do some runs together, and that was fun, just because we'd never gone together before. And it was a really nice day, too. There was some groomed, some pow. It was just good. Let's see. And then Tanner's birthday's in February, too. So he turned, well, let's see. Yeah, he turned 24. And we went down to Starlight skating for his birthday party because obviously we're all just juvenile and it's fine. I didn't even know Starlight skating was still open. So it's this little skating rink down in Idaho Falls. Super fun. Lots of lights and, you know, disco-y stuff. And we just went and did that. It was me and Haley and Tanner and Jerica went, and Davis went and took a date because he's dateable now. So that was fun. We tried to behave so we didn't scare her away. But I think we all had a lot of fun, and it was super fun going again since I hadn't been there for several years. That's basically all we did for February. And now we're caught up to March. And it's supposed to be decorated like with birthday stuff. So this is a little birthday hat and a balloon and the little blowy thingies. I don't even know what those are called. But the little blowy thingies that unfurl like a tongue. We did that because, you know. So I turned 22 yesterday. And no, we are not singing the Feeling 22 because we all know that I hate Taylor Swift beyond belief. And it's just bleh. So I am 22, but I'm not feeling it because it's weird. We redecorated our front room. We had a coffee table that we got rid of and a crappy bookshelf and a little media stand that held our DVDs, and got rid of those because they were just crap and falling apart and super cheap anyway. And so we wanted to redecorate, and I'll show you a video of that once we get in there. But it's super cute now. We went to Walmart and some bookshelves were on sale and a coffee table was on sale. So it's like, yeah, let's do it. So we did it. And I think it's super homey now and way cute. And we got rid of the shrine, our Harry Potter shrine, and just dispersed it so it looks like we're less nerdy than we are, which is fine because when strangers come over, they're probably just like, oh, wow. But now you can't tell, so it's all dispersed on the bookshelves, and it's super cute. Let's see, what else did we do? We went and camped out at Target to get the Nintendo Switch because we're nerds again, and it's fine. So me and Christian and our friend Kevin from work went down, I think it came out the 3rd, sure, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago. So we went down, we got some sleeping bags, we got some energy drinks, I made some cookies, we got camping chairs, and we parked outside of Target at like 12, well, we went to Denny's first as a big party. He had some other friends come. And then we dispersed to different stores to make sure we could get the Switch because it's in high demand, obviously. And we camped outside Target. We were just sitting there and sitting there. And it was cold, and we were tired, and we couldn't go potty anywhere because everywhere was closed because it was late. But it was all part of the experience, and it was fun. We played our DS, and we listened to music. And there was some construction going on at Target. They're redoing the outside logo. And so all the construction people kept looking at us like, what are these punks doing? Like, in Spanish. And so Christian and Kevin could understand them. But I'm just sitting here like, yeah, this is nice. But I guess they were talking about us in Spanish. And like, you know, what are these kids doing? Like, this is so dumb. It's cold. And they're going to, you know, it's fine. We look like homeless people. It's great. But we had a lot of fun. We ended up being the first people in line. So we did get a Switch, and we were the only 2 people that got the colored, I don't know what they're called, Joy-Cons, like the remote thingy. So that was fun. And we were able to get the Zelda game because, you know, obviously we're nerds. And it's been super fun to play with. We've taken it to a couple friends' house to play, and it's been real good. There's a little friend I made, and her birthday was yesterday too, and she turned 4. So we went and blew out cupcakes together. And I got her a little Moana doll because Moana is obviously the best thing ever. But that's basically all that we've been doing. That's the 7 months to catch up. Those are the big things that's happened. I can't think of anything else exciting. But Craft Day is coming back, obviously. I've got lots of stuff lined up. And I just kind of wanted to do a catch-up apology video that life happened and I was neglecting you, and I'm sorry. But now we're caught up, and I'm going to be doing crafts and more baking videos. And speaking of baking videos, the old videos that didn't get uploaded from before disappeared. So you're not able to see the piggy birthday cake I made with Kevin. Or I think there was one other one that we're missing. But we're just going to ignore it. We're going to catch up, and from this point on, it'll be all caught up and up to date with everything. And it should be good. And if you have any crafts or baking or jokes or the funny videos that I do that you want, let me know in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe and tell your friends. And I hope that you all join me for whenever I do crafts this week or next week. Welcome back. Goodbye.